Milton Resnick captivated me. First of all, his coming. He was a very scary-looking person, and he wasn't. He's very cantankerous, and he was extremely bright and intelligent, and he was very scary to a lot of the graduate students. But from my studio at the University of Wisconsin, I'd watch him walk by through the alley, and he had this steely, curly, gray hair that came out of his head, and he always had kind of a scowl on his face. And he was like a magnet. And then I was part of an exhibit, a student exhibit or something like this, and he was with a friend of mine, Lorna Yenzer, I remember, and they came across my painting, and he said, "Who is this? I can do something for this man." And I just, of course, whoa, and I met up with him, and I started taking all his seminars, and we became great friends. Resnick taught me what it was like to let the paint or the material have its own character, and to listen to it. And that's pretty important to me. I've done a lot of different things in my life besides being an artist, to the point where my resume looked a little scattered, and people would say, "Geez, you've done a lot of things. When are you going to settle down?" And I was rather embarrassed the first time I heard that. I never thought of it that way. And I told this person, I said, "But I've been an artist this whole time." And basically these other jobs, I've worked for the government. When I went to New York City, I worked for the welfare department up in the Southeast Bronx. And one does these things when you're an artist. You do these things so that you can continue on doing what you feel is your destiny, your way. So the many, many, many different things that I've done has only added to the experience, and even to the point where my education is from a university. It's not from an art school. And when mothers come with their children and ask me, well, what art school do you think they would be good in? And I usually tell them to go to a university where I discovered zoology and geology and all those things, because I had to, and it was history and philosophy and all those things. So I think it's the variety of experience that feeds into the art.